Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 7th of January, and today we are bringing in 3 Foundry officers while killing as few people as possible. We are shaky and weak. Did I say the full word officers? Or did I, stumble and skip over a vowel or something or other? I may have. I'm just curious if I did or not. But we've got a silenced quickfire concussive shotgun. Not a shotgun, that's just a regular gun model. It's incredibly rare to see a regular everyday gun model in one of the starting equipments. But we don't care about that too much because we got slipstream, so we can get right up next to our targets, and we got a visitor, which we may find some uses for, especially with slipstream. We're probably saving those for ship 3. Oh, what are we going up against? Foundry? Yeah, probably saving for ship 3. Let's go. It's taking its time. There we go. We got heat sensors, shotguns, many sentry guns. All right. Get out of here. You're a little close for comfort. And we just got a dock. This is a large ship one. And we just got a dock right at the corner. Boop, boop. 2 seconds. Very nice. All right. What are we trying to do? Trying to not kill people. That is a little sketch with how lethal everybody else is armed. Now, we gotta go all the way around here for this key card, and we gotta walk up there because we got a shaky gun. Unless we decide that a visitor is a possibility. A visitor would let us get from here to here, get a key, get to the target. Would that let us get out? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could probably get out. Oh god, I'm scared about this sentry gun. If I step over here, that's almost certainly going to shoot them. That's annoying. But so in theory, we can get down here, get you out. We'd have to have the pod over there, and then we would get returned right here. Should then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms to get out. Whereas if we go around this way, 1, 2. It's close enough that I'm not gonna bother. I also just want to give this time to rotate to a different direction. All right, you're walking up here. That makes things, I was gonna say easier, but I don't know how much it changes things. It actually puts them directly in the line of fire. All right, let's see if we get really lucky. That's not lucky enough to be considered lucky. To hit either of them, that would be cool. I'm pretty worried about this. I think I should take out both of them. Even if it's gonna take a little bit. Oh, it's quick fire actually. Quick fire means it's not too bad. Is it actually faster to go this way? Oh, definitely. That's a lot of backtracking. Well, not 100% definitely, actually. No alarm response. The upside to going to that other room, the lower room, would be that I could get an item. which theoretically I could get here as well. If I somehow manage to shaky shoot a single shot and hit you from all the way over here. It's happened before. I don't anticipate it'll happen again, but it has happened before. Yeah, I think I'll just go this way. Maybe dip down to get your stuff. I could use more stuff. I don't have anything that deals with a shield. Or armor, for that matter, which is a rarity. Normally they give us something that's armor piercing, or... I'll take a Sidewinder. That's worth that detour. Okay, and that turret's turned away, so we can get the pod moving without worry about us or someone else getting shot. Alright. I'll go ahead and activate slipstream and start blasting in hopes that I get someone. Managed to miss everyone. I'd ignore you, but you've got a shotgun. Nah, it's probably fine. Alright, let's take out you first. That... missed? You're kidding. You've got to be kidding me. Well, this gun's gonna recharge as fast as it's gonna recharge, so we just wait around here for a bit. Alright, at least it came back before you got a shot off. Glitch trap. Oh, that is huge. Can't quite get it directly in the pod, but... Glitch trap is actually massive, thank you. I'm gonna wait for this gun to recharge, and while I do that, I'm just gonna send you not in this room. Let's get it up right next to you. Don't want to repeat target. We get an extreme range visitor. Okay. Visitor on ship 3 could go really hard. That's 4 visits, one of which is extreme range. Oh, they almost didn't get pulled out. All right. 10, 11. Try to make sure the ship unloaded, but I think I waited long enough. Drop. Next, we got guns, shotguns, target fleas. And you're far away. Good. Ooh, we got a rare target in the back. Depending on where keys are and stuff, it is possible to get like an early visit to knock you out, to blow out an engine, to then catch you, and then go back and catch myself. That's a possibility. Overshot. That wasn't an overshot. It felt like it was going to be an overshot, but then it wasn't. Yeah, that's tempting. Level 1 keycard all the way over there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 rooms I'd have to go out of my way, which is almost the time of a visit. Plus, I would have to go down to make sure I get the level 2 key card to be able to get in here. And then I'd have to get you, and then we could drag you out and stuff, but... minorly tempting to start out with the extreme range visitor. Because that would just put us right back next to the pod on the way back. But I feel like that's going to be more valuable. Later on. And also this means we can go down here, get that exploding, and then we'll be able to catch you, and then we'll have time to run back up here while we're re-maneuvering the pod. Actually, if I start from down here, 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5 if I choose to do this one, that actually makes some sense. It might actually make sense to go down here, visit, blow this out, drag you over here, and then I return here and just run out to where the pod already is. Interesting thought. I wish I'd picked up another shotgun. I didn't think I'd need it, but there's a possibility that I miss. Temptation to use a Sidewinder is pretty high. Let's see, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have a full second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's possible we can use it. Yeah, worst case scenario, we can drop a couple of shotguns to pick up other items. Blitz trap, we can just send you directly out here. We can also send you directly out into space. We don't need... That's a point. We can drop you into space. We could also potentially drop you just over here, and then on the return, we can drop you directly back into the pod. Oh. I like that. That way I don't need to do complex maneuvering going back and forth and stuff while also running around. Okay. Okay, I dig that. I dig that. Yeah, I think that's good. I like that. That keeps the... maybe I don't need the shotguns. I'll toss one of the shotguns back here to leave in storage. Okay. Yeah, and then we don't have to drag you up here, which gives us time to get both of these crates. I'm pretty happy with this. We want the slipstream effect. For our quick-fire gun. Making sure that I get you. Getting right up in your face. I'm so close that my gun is resting on top of the head. Alright. Another shotgun for me. Key cloner. Could be minorly helpful, though we're with oh, another visitor. With visitors, I don't think we need the key cloners, but... hey, I'll take it. Alright, we're getting more items than I thought we were. Oh, forgot. Okay, and we can get you basically back to where we started from. The alarm response is target fleas, so I don't care about that in the slightest. Let's get closer because I'm paranoid. Another visitor? What? Excuse me? And a swapper? Hold up. Hold up, I can't carry all these gadgets. Slow down a little bit. Okay, we did another visitor, why not? All right. Well, if I've got this swapper, might as well use it here. And then go down here and get another item. Why not? And a crash beam if we happen to need that. I don't think we do because we got the glitch trap. But hey, it's a thing we've got. I don't think I've ever seen this many individual visitors. How am I gonna fit all of that in my... Alright. We'll think about it. And we come pretty close to getting just back to where we left off with in the first place. We'll just activate another slipstream, get ready to grab... Oh, it did not maintain my momentum when I teleported with the slipstream active. Neat. And then we get you directly in. And we're gonna have to dump a whole bunch of visitors. Alright, where did that gun run at? That's probably fine. Alright. Yeah, so let's just drop everything that doesn't need to be recharged. Because we got a whole bunch of stuff to pick up later. Something like that. Alright. Return to pod. And we leave. For 9 seconds. Yeah, that was the correct play there. Breaking the fuel, or breaking the engines would have worked. But we would not have been able to get all of the... Well, we had a decent amount of time left over. Maybe we still could have gotten all the items. But it would have been more awkward because we would have had to be piloting the pod back and forth and all that stuff. I'm quite happy with that one. Alright, final ship. We've got armor everywhere, emergency shields. That's all fine. Target fleas is extra fine because we've got the glitch trap. We got glitch trap and visitors. Yeah, we're extra fine. We're gonna make sure it's not too close. Okay, should be fine. And we do actually want to look at this. Okay, we can... With 1 billion visitors and key cloner, we can for sure get into this locked door. Telepad's usually around here, but sometimes up here. Is it in the back? Is that... That is an odd place for a telepad. But we also got the target right next to a window. So it might actually be simpler to just visit, dump you over here, possibly directly into the pod, visit. Either way, we'll dock here. Nope. Okay. So we're trying not to kill people. The one... you would be somewhat in danger of being killed, but you're being defended. Yeah, so pick up the biggest ones first. Shotgun can be useful in space. Crash beam could be useful here. Okay, so the big problem with trapping the telepad. Okay, so the big problem with trapping the telepad is if we do that, we need to use the telepad to get out. Or do we? Or do we? Okay, here's a thought. Here's a thought. We warp in really quick. We leave the glitch trap here. Wait a minute. What's the range on the glitch trap? That's actually... Let's see. About 1, 2, and a bit over half. 1, 2... Okay, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. If the ship was any wider, we might not be able to even get them out. Okay, so we've got so many visitors that I'm thinking we can visit, chain visit, swap whatever in, leave the trap here, and then chain visit, swap, sidewind back out. And that'll keep the ship loaded. Because the biggest problem with going directly into this room is one of them will see me and they'll investigate and could get themselves killed. Okay, we don't want to immediately use the visitor because we're outside of the ship at the moment. Alright, I've got so many. I've got so many things. All right, first off, slipstream. I need all of these. All right, I only need this. Yeah, I can pick up this shotgun closer down. All right, all right, all right. Actually, no, we're gonna start off with this. Wait, that's level 3. We don't want the level 3 key card because we don't want to open this because we don't want you to see me. So that'll have to wait a little bit. There's too many things going on here. I'm getting paralysis. All right, let's run in a little bit. I just want to crash you just for ultimate safety's sake. All right, and I did learn that if I'm on this part, this is considered part of the ship, so I can safely start visiting. And then, yeah, I'll go here. So that I can shoot. Because if I went here, no, that would have worked here as well. And then I'll visit down here. And then double check that we can get... Oh, I don't love that, actually. We don't have to trap here. We could trap... It's unlikely that they'll... I have so many tools to do this at the ultimate speed, and it's stressing me out. I am not built to handle this much power. Alright, so if we go down here, that should be more than fine. That should be more than fine. I don't want to swap, because swapping means opening or sending someone into the glitch trap. Why did I pick up that gun like that? Why do I have... I have too many tools. I have too many tools and I kept the wrong ones. I'm having to run a whole, like, room because I screwed up the items that I picked up. A room and a half, even. Didn't even use a Sidewinder. This is silly. Alright, so ship will stay loaded. The alarm will go off. We do need to make sure we pick you up. There is a slight risk of them, like, investigating down here since I was down here. And that does worry me. But... oh well. Alright, so we return to pod and we go. 1, 2, 3. Hop out, remote, and we go. 1, 2, 3. Even with the slight inefficiency that we did, that was a 6-second. That was a 6-second ship. Oh, are you gonna drift away? Okay, you're drifting away. Good. That was a 6-second ship without a glitch tick, which is actually insane. That is actually insane. And it could have been faster. Could have been faster. Only by a very slight amount, but it could have been faster. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought the swapper on. I had more than enough visiting power. Alright. Alright. Boop. Okay, that's $5.99. We submit. And we tied with 7-2 for first place. Neat. Yeah, with all the... we got way too much equipment on ship too. We got far more equipment than we could possibly use. Which is actually wild. Yeah, nice job, 7-2. Yeah, we had about the same score. Well, the exact same score. And there's like a little bit of room for improvement there, but not a whole lot of room for improvement there. I had like 2-second docks and stuff. So yeah, nice job to the both of us. Yeah. That was a silly day. That was a silly amount of visiting. I couldn't use it all. I could have done more. I could have done more. I didn't use it. I didn't visit to my full potential. With all the equipment we have, I could have... what if I left the slipstream behind and instead used... I could have used like the Sidewinder to get to the inside ship part of the pod dock, and that would have been a better use than using a slipstream for one room. That was just crazy. That was just crazy. Yesterday, we have me coming in first place with 33 seconds out of 5.99. 7-2 coming up in second. Cassandra in third. Hitamari Sketch Homura in fourth. And Zazaza in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you tomorrow.